304 BHS Cougar here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. We actually sold this camper, I don't know, a little over a year ago or so, something like that. And folks enjoyed it quite a bit. Obviously, they enjoyed working with us and they enjoyed the experience enough that they swapped it out for something else here at Haylett's. The underbelly is enclosed. It does have the Keystone puller package on it, which will add an extra measure of insulation or heating down there. Some of the decals have seen a little bit better days. Like you see the Cougar decals on the front are a little bit sun faded there. You're going to see a little bit of that here and there, but the shell's fine. I'm a function over fashion person, and I respect, maybe you're different. I do respect that, and that's why I put these videos together. I try to shoot you straight and represent something earnestly and with integrity, and let you form your own opinions. I do love this big front baggage compartment in here. That's awesome. You can put a lot of stuff down there. I also like the fact that it's really wide and not tall. I never understood super tall storage because you don't typically stack stuff on top of one another in a camper. You put it side by side. Little rub on the front corner here, but that is the fender skirt. That is below the floor line, so that is not structural. Just unsightly. The windows are huge. They put the biggest windows in this thing, and in the Super Slide especially, that they possibly could. So you do get some excellent ambient light inside of here. All in all, I don't see anything on here that really scares me at all. The rear bumper is actually a slide-out bumper. It's a combination cargo rack and bike rack. You know, that's good for bringing along the kids' bicycles and things like that. Rear, I love where the placement of the outside shower is back there, by the way, especially in conjunction with that slide-out little cargo tray. I have it in the in position currently. It can kind of turn into like a little kid's utility table or mud table, and then you just pull out the outside shower and hose it off and be done with it. Stepping inside here, this was built before the big flat screen boom in the RV industry where everything had to be flat screen. And there's kind of some benefits to that. We'll see that more as we come through the living room. But you know, she's used, not abused. You know, there have been a couple families in it, and they've gone out and they've used it. But what I like is your upholsteries and your woodworking, and it's not really showing any sort of signs of damage or scarring. I did notice that this drawer looks like the runner has probably been overworked a little bit. That drawer has seen some quite a bit of use, but that's the only one I noticed that really had any sort of hiccup. So again, remember that I am going out of my way to be real honest with you folks. I want you to understand exactly what you have here. One of the kids apparently left their tube. These folks were, I don't know if they were lazy river tubers or if they were, you know, speedboat type tubing or whatnot. One of the kids left a tube, so that may or may not be here when you come to take your camper home. There's great storage in this kitchen area too. You've got this big floor to ceiling pantry over here in conjunction with the one that's next to the refrigerator, which is exceptionally deep because it obviously has to match the depth of the refrigerator. So that's very large pantry. You know, your bathroom is nothing out of the ordinary. It's utility, but it's effective. I do like that. I mean, Keystone's always been good for just really kind of dressing up their shower enclosures a little bit. Just the right curtain, you know, the right backsplash. It does dress it up nicely. Once again, this may or may not be here when you take her home. I kind of left it down here for size so you get to see how big this rear bunkhouse slash, you know, sort of second living room is. Because during the day, you have this sofa here. You can use this, and the bunk does flip up. When you don't need it, this bunk flips up out of the way. So you do have a perfectly functioning sofa here. That can fold down into a bed. You see that they put the guardrails on here. That's something that they added. Did a nice job of it. And that keeps the kids from, you know, rolling off the bed, obviously. Over here, too, this is what really separates this one for me. We have a nice entertainment center over here. These cushions are for that jackknife sofa, by the way. But we've got great storage space going on in this thing back here. Whoever it is, whether it's kids or guests, they have their own entertainment center, their own closet. This is what I call mom and dad's sanity room, because they can close the door and everybody can be, you know, happy in their own world, because we have central air and central heat running through the whole coach, so everyone will be comfortable. One of the things I enjoyed about the kitchen here is that it does have a spot for a trash can, which to me is a big deal, especially in a bunkhouse like this. With a bunch of people, bunch of kids, you're always unwrapping something, you're throwing something away. Always. There's always some kind of wrapper getting thrown away. So to have a place to put that so you don't have to have the Walmart bags just like hanging off the end of your drawer, that's nice. Now back to the entertainment center. Because it was made at the day and age of conventional televisions, that means that you have extra storage here. So you're getting bigger, deeper cabinets where otherwise you wouldn't see those. And by the way, Mom and Dad do have sliding pocket privacy doors, so Mom and Dad do have some nice storage space. This is a neat thing Keystone's done for years and continues to do, is the little laundry chute right here. This is also a neat way to see how this is put together. It's all aluminum framed, if you notice. That's how this camper is put together. Also, we do have headboard mounted outlets. You see where that outlet is right there. So if you need to run a CPAP machine, you can have it tucked in the corner, out of the way, charge your phone. And they just, instead of swapping out the mattress, they just doubled it up. They put a double mattress in here. So there you go. All in all, I don't see anything that really concerns me on this one. Again, so I'm not a trained technician. I might have missed something, but I see a lot of campers. I don't have a 100% eyeball rating on these things, but pretty good. No, this is a fine little used camper. If you've especially, I tell you what, if you're like a first timer, something like that, or you're just looking to get out of a pop up and you got a big family, this would be a great option because you're not going to go broke buying it, considering the age of it and whatnot. And you've got a lot of space here. And as far as I know, all appliances, everything are good working order. Give us a call. 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping.